catch your attention, didn't it? Yes, guys, indeed. It has been a full 10 years since I released the very first episode of It Is Raining Blood and Friends, 25th of December 2014. Today, the 25th of December 2024. Now, yeah. This, what you're watching right here is a documentary, 10-year anniversary documentary about not only preserving the memory of the comments of every single episode, along with the spin-offs of the show in the time since, but this series has officially gone on for 10 years ongoing. Admittedly, it's been a long time since I continued this series. But we're very close to the end. No promises though. The idea of coming back to this to finish it off has been slowly coming back. But this 10-year anniversary video, I think is a good step in the right direction. Not just talking about the fact that I began what I do now, made so many movies, etc. in the time since, but also to talk about my regrets with the show, and my regrets with the show, along with other stuff. I have a lot of regrets with this show, okay? Just telling the truth, a lot of which you probably will find shocking. So I'm just going to straight up say it. If I ever mention anyone, please do not send harm their way or anything like that. I insist you don't do that, no matter what I say, okay? But, first, there's 4 things I wrote. There could be more, but I'm trying to get this up as soon as possible. 1, I honestly should have killed off Riley at the end of season 1. Like how in Breaking Bad, which we'll get onto in a bit, how Jesse, the character of Jesse, was about to be killed at the end of season 1 before, I think, the writer's strike of 2008, 2009, I think at the time, saved his character. But, the reason for this being, while me and Riley had or have a good friendship, it's confusing if he still considers me a friend. If he still considers us friends, then none of this changes. I do believe I should have killed him off at the end of season 1 of It Is Raining Blood and Friends, instead of making him the second main character of the show. If you think about it, it seems like you'll see this in screenshots later, but as far as I know, he only watched up to the episode movie night of the show. That was season 1, episode 6. He only watched up to there. Never commented on it again. Stuff like that. And to have someone who in real life played such a small role in real life and such a insanely big role in the actual show, I should have killed him off much earlier. I say much earlier as if I have killed him off. I have not. He does survive the entire show, but if I do further installments, no doubt I have to address that. Regret number 2, the whole show, admittedly, is a ripoff of Breaking Bad entirely. I was obsessed with Breaking Bad at the time, but I really should have stuck to, for the most part, making my own thing. In fact, the show starts off, admittedly, in the realm of fantasy, And then later on, I retconned that, and now it's definitely a fully grounded show. But at least it was my own thing. And then I became obsessed. I was already obsessed with Breaking Bad at the time. The whole show is straight up a remake of Breaking Bad with some of my own things sprinkled in. You know what I mean? I should have done my own thing from the beginning for the show. Of course, I love the show. Of course, I have lots of great memories with friends commenting on it that I'll preserve for life in this very video. But I still should have, made my own thing. Regret number 3. I regret not making my own full-length movies at the same time. What I mean by that is, from 2014 up to 2017, it was all about this show. I didn't do anything else, but I really wish I had made full-length movies at the same time like I do now. I don't have anywhere near as much fun, or at least I didn't have anywhere near as much fun making this show as much as I do my own movies. Even if my movies, when I do my own original thing, even if they aren't as positively received, you know what I mean? And making my own stuff so much more fun than what I did with the show completely. I should have done both at the same time. I should have been making movies separate, nothing to do with this universe, at the same time. I regret that. And the last thing I have that I put down, regret, is not including a full end credits at the end of the episode. Each episode literally just ends with by Marc. Directed, written, produced by Marc. Me, of course. And while that's true, the big thing I regret is not, putting in, who stars in it, like I do with my movies now. How I go all out on the end credits, especially when I do the copyright logo and then whatever year the thing is being released. At the end of the very video itself, movie. I wish so hard that I had done that with It Is Raining Blood and Friends. Especially because every time I write down the year that I made / released the thing, it does feel like I've officially stamped the film into existence. Yes, I'm kind of just reading off the screenshots that are showing on screen at the same time, but it's true. It's true. There's 2 more movies that I want to make to completely finish the It Is Raining Blood and Friends cinematic universe. That would be Best Friends, which is the new title for the crossover movie, that brings in Legacy, Tony the Tiger, On the Run 1, 2, and of course the show itself into one giant crossover movie. I want to do that, of course, which I know I've been meaning to release since 2020. I know, but better late than never. And one more thing, and also On the Run 3, Hopera. This would of course be the third and final On the Run film, which would be the epilogue to everything. I want to do these fast as well, so don't be surprised. Assuming I do end up making these and don't postpone them for another forever, I want to get both of them out January 2025. So yeah. And by the way, Hopera, it basically means epilogue in Māori, which is my native New Zealand country's, indigenous language. I am half Māori, half white, mixed race, proud to be. I love my people. And that being said, go ahead and enjoy every single one of these comments from every single episode from YouTube so I can preserve the upload dates that I made for every single video and episode. Enjoy. That being said, you know what? Here is every, episode, well, not every episode, but every comment that's, still there, because there were deleted channels since then that did comment, but they don't exist anymore. But they did watch my show, and here I'm putting up the screenshots. I'm trying to keep, all the feedback in a singular episode in one individual screenshot each, just so that I can show everything. And like I said, I regret not, putting in the full end credits of each of these episodes, because I wanted to, because now I have the memory preserved of when I made it, when I created the thing, the movie, TV show, etc. Yeah, I should have done this, and I regret it so much. So the next portion of the video, which is simply just rows and rows of screenshot every single episode, even the movies that are spin-off, like Legacy, both on the Run films. It's all to kind of somewhat make up for not putting that final stamp on each episode, you know what I mean? Yeah. 10 years ago. How about that, huh?